This is the platelet-rich fibrin matrix kit. It contains a butterfly needle for drawing blood, and the blood will be drawn into this yellow top tube which contains sodium citrate for anticoagulant effect. The tube will then be spun in a centrifuge for 6 minutes to separate out the red blood cells and the white blood cells, which will be discarded. What remains will then be transferred using a transfer device into this red top tube, which contains calcium chloride. This will cause the conversion of fibrinogen to fibrin, and we will then have in this tube the full platelet-rich fibrin matrix, which will be ready for injection. The first stage of the process is to draw blood from the patient. The amount of blood that is drawn will depend on how much platelet-rich fibrin matrix we want to generate. 9 cc's of blood will be drawn into each of these yellow tubes, and that will produce about 4 to 5 cc's of injectable platelet-rich fibrin matrix. The tube is inverted 10 times. It's then placed into a centrifuge holder and placed in the centrifuge. We can use a counterbalance tube on the other side. The tube will spin now for 6 minutes. The tube of blood has now spun for 6 minutes. And I'm going to invert it 10 times again. And you can see that the red blood cells and white blood cells have been separated out. The tube of spun blood is placed in the transfer device, and then the red tube to which the supernatant will be transferred is placed also in the device. And we can see now the platelet-rich fibrin matrix is being transferred into the red top tube. We now have 10 minutes to inject the platelet-rich fibrin matrix. The platelet-rich fibrin matrix should be immediately drawn into the syringes. I'm now going to take a 27 gauge 38 millimeter blunt cannula and attach it to this syringe.